planning a big street party, by the way, on Columbus Day weekend. Evan.
Yeah, you saw him right there in that package. Marty Mattes himself with us this morning. And what you might not know is not only is he the owner of the Old Plinkin, but also the president of the Imperial Beach Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Marty.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here.
You're a busy guy. We appreciate you making some time for us. What's going on as far as the Chamber of Commerce goes?
Right now, the Chamber of Commerce, we're here to support the community. We're here to support the corporations that come in. We're here to support the mom and pops that came in. When a business closes, the first thing I think of is a family losing everything.
Right.
So that is heartbreaking. But other businesses are coming in, and it's our job as a community and as a family to support them.
Right. There's been the issue, of course, the ongoing sewage crisis in Imperial Beach. Has that impacted commerce in the city?
It's definitely impacted commerce, but what we got to do is look at it. The beach may be closed, but the businesses aren't, and we have to come down and support the locals. Down here in IB, it's more than just a community, it's a family. We have people that 4 generations that have lived here. We have had people that have lived, breathed, and eat here. We have, like a little Coronado. You go to Coronado, people don't leave the island.
Right.
Well, down here in IB, if you go past 13th Street, it's like you have to get a visa.
Right. So I imagine that's a big part of it is, of course, you have the locals that come out and support a lot of your businesses, but I imagine that you're encouraging, when people come to visit just San Diego, if they're staying downtown, if they've got a rental car, that's an option to get down here. There's public transportation. There's ways to get down to Imperial Beach.
There's many ways. One of the things that we do is we have a lot of tourists that come in from out of town. Mm-hmm. And when they come in from out of town, what they'll do is they'll grab a rental car and they'll drive to the farthest place they can to the beach, which is us.
Yeah.
And they'll come in and they'll have the time of their lives. They're like, oh my God, we came here from Connecticut. We came here from Wisconsin. We came here from Illinois. And we just wanted to go ahead and we saw the 25-cent coffee sign. And we said, oh my God, let's go get 25 coffee. Then they put some Baileys in it. Then it becomes an Irish coffee.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm sure a lot of people are doing that right now as they kick off their Friday, right?
Well, neither confirmed nor denied.
So this weekend, we're talking about the Sun and Sea Fest. It's a really big event for the community and I imagine for the businesses.
It's huge. When we had our summer street party on the 1st of June, we were packed. And every business I talked to Mike Hess, I talked to Nova, I talked to the Forum, and they all were like, oh my God, we were so packed because it brought people down here. And that's what we need to do, working with the city, working with Shannon, our director of Parks and Recs. Mm-hmm. They're doing a phenomenal job promoting IB, getting events down here. We just had Hess Fest last weekend.
Yeah.
We were slammed.
Yeah. This
weekend, it's not only Sun and Sea, but it's also the SEAL reunion.
Okay.
So Coronado, Imperial Beach, we have a shuttle that's going to be running tonight back and forth to Swiss Park to go ahead and support our veterans. And it's our job to go ahead and support the veterans that support the community because there's a lot of us down here.
Ideally, like you said, the goal is that every weekend you've got these kinds of events stacked up and so many people visiting all the restaurants and bars. Right?
Yeah, come on down. Come on down to the IB-topia, as we call it.
Anything going on as far as the Chamber of Commerce goes? Upcoming events?
Well, right now we're going to be having our monthly, meet and greet. And then we're going ahead and organizing that. But one of the things that we're going to do next month is do a veteran outreach.
Oh, wow.
As the chamber. And what we're going to do is more or less get a lot of the people that are working on their disability rating. We're going to go ahead and have North Island Federal Credit Union. We're going to go ahead and have people down there to do wills. We're going to go ahead and have it so that veteran that hasn't applied for a VA disability rating, come on down, help support them, help them get the support they need. Because you have a lot of those Vietnam vets, they've never, ever, ever applied for their VA disability.
Right.
And then getting them into the system, getting them extra medical care is huge. Because once we go ahead and we get them on that, the VA disability, get that ball rolling for them. We had a event. And, we had 25 people come up. Of the 25 people, all of them are being held. So we want to make it bigger, better, and stronger.
Amazing. Marty Mattes, president of the Imperial Beach Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you for inviting me.
Very busy weekend, as we mentioned, here in Imperial Beach. There's going to be, ideally, thousands of people that are out here. So the goal is to come out with an appetite, to be hungry, to grab some drinks while you're down here. Yeah, and support all the local businesses.
And obviously take beautiful pictures of this place with the sand sculptures that'll be coming out as well. Marty, great to see you. And thank you for your service as well.
Thank you. Thank you for having me this morning.
Of course. We will be right back after this with another live look on our zip trip in Imperial Beach. Look at that creation being built right in front of the pier.